What's up, guys? Alpha Autos here. Today we're at Lexus of Brooklyn and we got the 2022 Lexus IS 350 F Sport all-wheel drive. I know that's a mouthful, but trust me, this car will make it worth your while. Let's talk about what's going on here. Lexus IS, the compact luxury sedan of Japan, and it rivals against the Mercedes C-Class and the BMW 3 Series. What I want to know is, would you choose this luxury compact sedan over those German rivals? Let's get straight to it. Now, our IS today, the color is not just black, it's called caviar black, and it gives that little shimmer in the sunlight. Right off the bat, you have the spindle grille design of all the Lexus F Sports, giving it that presence from miles away. And then right around it, you have a dark glossy black trim that wraps around it. Make your way to the headlights. What do we got? L-designed DRLs with the triple beam lights housed right underneath it. Now, these triple beam lights are an extra package that you could get from Lexus, and this car happens to have it, and it's worth it, honestly. Make your way down. Functioning side air vents for that extra aerodynamic efficiency, with more of that spindle design wrapping around it, and more of that glossy black trim as well. Make your way to the hood. Now, I love the hood of this car. It has a slight bulge to it that just looks so sporty and sleek, with these two lines that just wrap around all the way across the front of the windshield. Let's make our way around to the wheels of this car. What do we got? 19-inch wheels and finished in a dark chrome color. Tires are 235 by 40 in the front, 265 by 40 in the back, meaning they're staggered, which gives you more handling power, basically. Nicely sized rotors, nice caliper over here. Would look sick in red, honestly. Make your way to the fender. F Sport badging to let you know you're in that sport thing. Side mirrors, a little bit of chrome, nothing too crazy. Side turning indicators tucked in neatly underneath. Some subtle body lines that wrap around the whole car. Make your way down. You have this side skirt that only comes in the F Sports, which makes it look more wide and aggressive. Up here we got some chrome that wraps around the window trim. Would love it if Lexus completely blacked it out, just like the rest of this car, but it still looked nice. On the back door, we have more of those body lines that just swoops up and goes all the way behind to the back fender. Makes them aggressive and thick once again. All right, we made it to the back of the IS 350. What do we get? Right up top, you have a nice shark fin antenna on the roof. Swoop down, you get greeted by this nice spoiler that's raised on the edges, which gives that nice aggressive cue. Make your way down to the taillights. Same L design from the headlights, and it wraps around all the way across to the other side of the car. It's very aggressive, and Lexus says this is inspired by a samurai sword, so it looks pretty sick, honestly. Make your way down. What do we have? Some parking sensors integrated into the bumper, and we have this raised part of the lower bumper that kind of looks like a big diffuser in total, but it's not. It's part of the bumper. Make your way down. Some nice titanium exhausts, and this car, by the way, has the performance exhaust package, and it gives you that aggressive sound, and it sounds very nice. We're going to fire it up soon. In the middle, we have a nice diffuser. Nothing too crazy, but also gives you that sporty sense once again. IS 350 badging here with the all-wheel drive. Now, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's fire this up and see what it sounds like. Alright, guys, we got the hood popped. What do we get? Hydraulic hood struts, as you would expect on a Lexus. When it comes to the engine, you have a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 pushing out 311 horsepower, 280 pound-foot of torque, 0 to 60 in about 5.6 seconds, quarter mile in 14.2 with a top speed of 143 miles per hour. When it comes to MPGs, 19 in the city, 26 on the highway, pretty decent. Now, what kind of gives this car an edge over the German rivals is the fact that the engine is still naturally aspirated in 2022, which is very rare. All those German rivals, they all have turbos and everything, and some people prefer the naturally aspirated engine. So, the car weighs about 3,800 pounds, and with a 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds, it's pretty decent. It shows you how strong the engine is. Now let's go inside this car and check out what it has to offer. Alright guys, we're inside the IS350, and as you can see, this one has the red leather interior, which looks sick, honestly. Let's go straight to the door panels. Up top, what do we have? Some hard material up top. Although it's not rough like plastic, it still feels smooth. And you have this nice grayish carbon fiber trim wrapping around the window functions, which looks good. Nicely sized door pockets over there with your speaker going right next to it. Make your way to the dash. Circular air vents looking crisp with that red leather stitching that just wraps across the whole dashboard. Soft material up here, by the way. Infotainment, what do we have? 10.3-inch touchscreen, by the way, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you don't want to touch the screen, you have this nice trackpad over here, which is also pretty easy to use. A classic clock right in the middle, because this is still a Lexus. They want you to feel that luxury. And down here, we get your climate controls. Lots of gloss black here, by the way. It's going to be a fingerprint magnet, so watch for that. This car also takes CDs, by the way. When was the last time you saw a 2022 car that takes CDs? Crazy. It's a very nice feature for some people. Down here, some flat black material all the way on the middle of the dash. And you have ventilated and heated seats for you and your passenger. With a heated steering wheel, by the way, for those cold winter days. This knob over here lets you choose your the dynamic mode of your car. Eco, normal, or sport. And the gauge cluster changes as well when you go through all those modes. Snow mode right here, traction control button, auto hold for when you're at a red light and you don't want to hold on to the brake. Good for the cities. Nice shifter over here with the same red leather stitching on the leather parts. Trackpad once again. 2 cup holders. Pretty decently soft armrest. And you have these nice seats that are just very well bolstered, honestly, guys. I feel very comfortable and like snuck in. They just look very, very nice. It's very aggressive and fat. Make your way around to this side of the car, and let me show you what's behind the wheel. Alright guys, what do we get in the driver's seat? First off, you get greeted by this nice aluminum door sill with the F Sport badging right in the middle. Wish they would have illuminated it, but it still looks crisp, very clean. What else you get? Power adjusted seats for you and your passenger, by the way. And the driver also gets some memory functions, which is very useful. Down in the footwell, aluminum pedals, which looks good in any sports car, and I'm glad Lexus went with that. Make your way up. Nicely sized steering wheel with some red stitching and that F Sport badge right below here. Lexus badging that brushed aluminum finish, and then the paddle shifters in the back in that same brushed finish. In the middle, you have this nice gauge cluster. I'm about to show you a magic trick in 3, 2, 1. Boom. You see that? You don't get that in the Mercedes or the BMW. Very neat feature, and it's inspired by the Lexus LFA, which is a supercar of Lexus, for those of you who don't know. When we change our drive modes, you also get a different design. That's Sport, that's Eco, and this is Normal. Overall, a very well-designed interior, and everything feels solid, nice. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention this car also has the Mark Levinson sound system, which has 17 speakers. It'll blow the roof off this car, and it'll help you enjoy your nights. Now we're done with the front side of the interior. Let's go to the back seat and see what kind of space we get. Alright guys, we're in the back seat, and it's pretty decently sized, honestly. For a car in this class, I'm pretty comfortable. 5'10", by the way. Pretty nice headroom as well. And get this, a headliner, by the way, it's black, which is very nice. I love when cars have black headliners. It's very dirt proof, dirt resistant, honestly, and it looks clean. Some vents for your passengers in the back, but no 12-volt or USB charger, which is not convenient, but it's okay. And overall, decently sized, nice seats. And yeah, let's pop the trunk and see what kind of space we got in the back. Alright guys, we popped the trunk. What do we get? You get greeted by this nice illuminated sill in the trunk, which looks very clean, and I wish they did that in the front door as well. But this looks clean. Lexus over there, IS350 over here, and pretty decently sized trunk space, honestly. 12 cubic feet of space. You can fit a few luggages in there, and overall for this class, you can't do any better, honestly. Now, we reviewed all the exterior and interior bits of this car. Now, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go take it for a spin and see what this beast feels like. Alright guys, we're taking it out the lot. Let's see what this beast feels like. It will be a quick test drive, by the way. We don't have much time, but steering feels nice, pretty solid. I have it in sport right now. And that was a Brooklyn pothole for you, by the way. So a little pull. Ooh, it has a kick to it, I'm telling you right now. You're going to be pushed onto the seats very hard. Some people like that. All right, let's wait for this light to turn green. And overall, I like how I'm tucked into this car. Everything feels close. Everything feels like it's made of high quality material, as you would expect on a Lexus with their reliability reputation. And yeah, overall, a pretty solid car. Steering, that was the sensor, by the way, for that pedestrian that just walked by. Alright, we're making a right turn. Let's floor it for a bit. Ooh. I'm telling you guys, it gets up and goes. There is no delay, there's no lag. It just listens to you when you tell it to go. 311 ponies. It feels way faster than 5.6 seconds, honestly, to 60. And overall, I'm very impressed. Nice, very nice. Especially in these seats, and that power and these seats match up so uniquely well. Haven't really felt this in many other cars. Let's make this right turn. Very responsive. Very. Alright guys, this video was brought to you by Lexus of Brooklyn. And if you want the best deals in the tri-state area, you head to my boy Izzy, 718-350-8888. He'll get you in the best Lexus for the best price.